And welcome to episode 400 and some kind of number that I'm not really sure what it is, 87, 88, 89, I'm not quite sure.
90.
Of Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. My name is Roddy Rob here. In the studio with me tonight, we have a full cast with us. We have the one, the only, Mr. Adam Baum. Just say hi, Adam.
What's up?
Okay. Brian, the Bionic One, say hi. Oh, I'm sorry.
Brian's on mute.
See, I'm not on.
Now you're on.
Muted.
Just say hi.
I'm not like most
You're
girls.
muted for an intro.
Okay.
I'm not like most girls. You're talking during my intro.
Okay. And then we have the one, the only, the queen of Marked Out, Miss Alexis Ford, a.k.a. Kiki Kiera. Say hi, Kiera.
What's really good? How's everybody doing?
What's really good? We're all good.
I'm great.
Great.
It's fantastic to have Kiera in studio.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
I know.
It does. It feels old school.
It feels like old times. It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
Speaking of old times, let's look at some of the old heads on our board here. Who's chatting with us tonight on YouTube Live?
Let's see. We got a full house. Sklenner's here. Daniel Price, Steelers Stout, John Estrada, Soji's here. Rocky Patel.
Rocky.
Others are filing in. I'm sure we'll see Stike and the others that came over from Hot Mic.
Right. And if you did not join us for Hot Mic, remember next time we have a Raw or a AEW or NXT, you can go download the app Hot Mic and put in the invite code Marked Out, all one word, and you can join us live during Raw, AEW, or NXT, like I just stated a minute ago. So please join us for that. Tonight, obviously, we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw because it just happened.
Yep.
We're going to talk. We did not do a reaction show to Chamber for a number of reasons. But
It would have been a negative reaction.
it would have been bad. But we're going to talk some about that tonight. We're also going to, I know, Brian. We're also going to talk a little bit about the build-up for Mania. And Adam's going to do a SmackDown minute. And we're going to play a little what if.
I don't
game.
even know if I need a minute.
59 seconds too long.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I did not write. Would you stop playing with stuff?
We're just making sure it's off.
It's up.
Yeah.
Kiera lost.
I did not write down my topics for tonight. We've been a little busy, but I can pretty much go on the fly how we want to go. So we each wrote down 3 topics, and we're going to run through them. If they're identical, then we talk about that. If we miss something on Raw that you wanted to talk about, well, start your own podcast, and you can do that.
Extra big ass topics.
All right, here we go. Extra big ass topics tonight. I'm gonna kick it off tonight because I think mine might be the obvious. Let's get the negativity out of the way now type of situation.
All right.
Mine is gonna be just the tone of the night being a consistent promo recap. I mean, just insanely heavy. I'm sorry, guys. I gave you Adam on the solo mic tonight. But just a heavy recap night. Adam said it best. He said what you said. It was like a go home show.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, are we going to get 3 more weeks of this? Because it had a very go home show feel, and I'm saying that mainly because of how many promos and recaps and no matches of competitors that are at Mania, really.
And when you did have matches that were very much worth it, you got fucking thumbnails.
Yes. We got it a bunch of times.
Yeah, Riddick Moss, no thumbnail.
No, we saw the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
whole
Him
damn,
versus Cedric. Squash.
the women's tag team match, no thumbnail.
I think they might have had one.
Maybe. They
at least went to commercial or something.
The
during
final
that.
sequence of matches, your main events, your co-main events, if you will, Alistair and Seth, and then the 8-man tag match, you had at least 2. I don't understand what's going on with WWE, but if you want to build a viable television show, build's probably a bad word because me and Adam will start arguing.
Oh, God.
But there has to be some level of entertainment to the now. Like, Raw is the now, right? You promote to do Raw, the now.
Well, and they seemingly told a story tonight, at least in the Aleister Black size, and I kind of suggested that they might do an 8-man when that match started early. But my 8-man scenario fully included Aleister as one of the 8. And he seemed to be, he rolled out of the ring, they beat him up, and he was just gone?
Just
Where did he go?
gone.
He just disappeared?
He fell into the black mass.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't even, sit next to the ring like Buddy Murphy did after. He just disappeared.
Just fucking disappeared.
I'm just going to walk away.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
So I just, and again, I'm going to go back to what I just said a minute ago, guys, you got to work for the now.
Yeah.
When you're spending your entire now show recapping everything that was, when is now?
Well, and the part that I thought was way overdone, Rob, is when you got to a recap with Drew McIntyre later in the night, and it showed portions of his match with Rowan from earlier. Like they had a promo package they built on the fly tonight.
Yep.
They showed the Rhea one for I think the third time. You know, this was nothing new, and they stretched out the Edge Orton thing again in a promo.
One of the things too that bothered me is that like they keep saying, you know, when the heels are like explaining what's going on or like cutting a promo in front of the crowd and cutting them down, they're like, all right, but hang on a second, look at this screen and watch this promo package. That what are we supposed to believe, that they actually put it together? Like, did they cut it and edit it?
Yeah, before I came out here, I threw this together.
So weird.
Well, let me show you what happened. Like, it takes away like the seriousness that we're supposed to believe. Like, they're supposed to be these like heinous heels, and then they're
Like,
making us
why are we
watch
watching
these
this recap
Yeah,
when
like,
you're supposed to be cutting a promo?
If they do it once in a while, fine. But every single
You know what?
And you feel bad for that live crowd that's got to sit there and watch videos. I'd
Right.
rather be at my house.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of radio DJs. How back in the day, the radio DJ would do it all. He would open the mic, cut it to the audience, and then he would personally play the song and then play the cart and then do a live read and then cut it and open the mic up again and introduce the song and then bring the song out when it was done. The DJ did it all. The talent did it all. And now in DJing and radio, it's the talent might open the mic one time in 4 hours, and the rest of it's completely automated and it's run by computers. So you look at Raw. Same kind of deal here. You got a talent who might open the mic for a second, and then they're going to leave it to the fucking replays and the promo packages to tell the rest of the story because they don't trust it. Do they not trust Kiera, the
But like
the
Brian
talent?
said, it's just weird. Like that's the time for you to like set in and build up the crowd for that moment, that Mania moment. We're getting ready for Mania, and instead of us like hearing your raw truth, your raw like build up, like whatever feelings you're having with your opponent at that time, we're looking at a recap of what we already know of what's to come.
Right.
I don't know.
No, I'm with you.
Sorry.
A point on the board, John Estrada says, if this is a product that's supposed to be battling AEW, they have a full extra hour to flaunt their stuff, and they constantly shit the bed. I would believe they had more than an hour of promos or recap tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
I would have to think that.
Definitely.
Or maybe they're overselling a little bit because maybe they think they're going to come up short.
I think
know.
I think they're playing a stall game. I think they're really just trying to milk every rivalry for what they can in the next 3 weeks, because we got 3 more Raws till Mania.
Yeah. You know what bothers me too with it, with seeing tonight's, extra promo heavy, but also the promoting they did do for Mania, is that in the era of what I'm calling the new NXT era of the main roster, where 90% of the talent are former NXT stars.
Mm-hmm.
You've developed an entirely new generation of talent in the ring now. There is a true new generation of talent
This
in
is
the
true.
ring
Yeah.
now. And you look at the Mania card and you see
Part-timers.
old age, old age,
Yeah.
old age, old era, old era, old era. I love Edge as much as the next guy. I want to see him at Mania. That's fucking awesome.
But see him against somebody he hasn't fought.
I'm even okay with that. Put the two old heads together. But then we get Taker. Okay, Taker's going to be there. It's Mania. And then we get Cena. Okay, he's a part-timer. Bring him back.
Yeah.
Then we get Goldberg. I don't really understand why he's there.
And Brock, he's kind of part-time.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about.
I'm like
I'm
relieved
talking about
to
the
see
old
Brock
generation.
on there, though. Like,
Yeah, I'm talking about the old generation though, and then we don't even know if Hunter's going to get in there. Which I'm always for a Hunter match at Mania, but again, there's an old guy. So the most of the marquee, if you have a marquee for Mania, most of the marquee is being taken up by these veterans of 20, 30, 40 years ago. When you now have an entirely fresh, brand new roster of faces that you could be pushing towards the future. I know, and I know we make this conversation or this argument every year, but this year it seems different to me because it really is a whole new generation and a whole new roster. It
Yeah.
really fucking is. It's not Sheamus hanging on in the background. It's not this person over here. It's a fucking brand new roster.
Riddick Moss.
Listen to this
Yeah.
stat. Estrada says there's a stat I saw that the average age right now of the confirmed Mania matches is 42 to 43.
Oh, those are respectable
Wow.
ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In AJ's right around there.
But
I
when
see
you
what you're
talk
saying.
about your young talent
Yeah.
and your average age currently on the card,
Like
I
majority
don't know
of
if you
talent.
want me to segue, but this kind of is where one of my topics goes.
Well, I just want to say this. I didn't want to fuck your segue up, but
Go ahead.
I think this is a product of Vince not trusting new
That's what I was trying to
generation.
get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because he's just a grumpy old bastard that thinks that all kids are lazy like old
Mhm.
people usually do, or
That could be it.
if he's lost touch, or if he's just so in his own private, personal way, just dying to be young again and relive his glory days of the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era. If he's just desperate to hold on to his own personal feelings.
Well, now Daniel Price has this comment. He says Vince not investing more in the future talent will bite them in the ass. Isn't that how he got here? He's not built enough star power
Well, and
to
that's
get to this point where we have the same people always at the top come Mania time.
well, and the problem lies in what he's doing right now. He's always put these old heads in there
Yep.
to just fill up all the suck all the oxygen out of the room. And some X10 saying it's still real for Rob. I don't know. At no point now have I been fucking marketing.
Well, Jay also pointed out. He says they're thinning out so they don't get anyone hurt. That's obvious.
What do you mean they're thinning out so they don't get anybody hurt?
They're not rushing these old guys out that they're risking injury to Goldberg by having him wrestle any time between now and Mania.
Oh, yeah, no. We're not going to see any of the stars of Mania except for an appearance here or there and maybe a one move, fucking 5 moves of doom real quick
Yeah,
type
Cena
thing.
will take a bump or something, I'm sure. But
Yeah, Cena will do the you can't see me.
yeah, but you won't see anything more than a contract signing, if that, between Goldberg and Roman.
Well, next week we get the Taker contract signing. I don't know if that.
That's
gets your
I don't
vote.
care.
Card.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I mean, you look at the talent. I mean, even with a veteran like AJ Styles, I think is still very much relevant. I wouldn't put him to Vince's old nostalgia shit. But I mean, you could have Aleister Black and AJ Styles and the OC and the Profits and the Raiders and AOP and Sami Zayn and KO. And the list goes on of and Andrade and Angel, all these young, fucking fierce, talented guys who are just thirsty to get out on the main stage and show the world at WrestleMania that they can fucking tear it down. But guess what? You're never going to get that opportunity until Vince is gone.
Well, now, here's the thing that back in the day, why I loved Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. Because you had that moment. 6 to 8 guys of that level that could really put the talent on. And, Kira, I've got a question here from the board that I think is a fun little a hot take. He says, where'd it go? Shit, I fucking lost it. Oh, here it is. Will Mania bring in the casual fans, big events like Mania, but it won't get the new fans to stay if you don't show off the new, fresh, exciting faces?
Right.
Yeah,
I
if
agree
you're
with that.
showcasing Oldberg and then he's gone in 2 weeks after Mania, I mean, I'm more excited once again, and I believe that this is going to be it. This is where I was going to go with you. Kiera, do you think the Monday Night Raw is going to be better than Mania again?
Heck yeah. I think it will be. I mean, what? Are you disagreeing with that?
No, I totally agree. Ooh, look who's on the board.
Actually, honestly, it's been like that for the past 2-3 years. The Monday Night Raws have been much better than the Mania card itself.
Hey, Hitman.
All right.
Who's up there?
Shitman's on the Shitman.
What the fuck is up, man?
Shit,
Good to see
Hitman's
ya.
on the board. Stike's caught up. Mr. Minhomer, Iron Meds, Teddy Toustone.
Well, I mean,
all the lieutenants
Oh,
are here.
I mean, tell us what you
Can-
think about the conversation, guys. Put it on the board.
Can
Let
I
us
go back
know.
to Shoji C?
Yeah, please.
Shoji C's comment, because Vince, kind of like piggyback on what you said, because Vince is in a time machine in his mind thinking that Goldberg brings fans like 2002.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't. And,
If anybody's hanging on to 2002, they're probably watching AEW because that looks like 2002.
Yeah, you know
It does.
what? I gotta
It
agree
has
with
that
him
feel.
right there. It does.
It's not all big budget. It's not
Mm-hmm.
all crazy. They still got the weird guardrails, not the
Mhm.
pads. I mean, like,
No, everybody agrees. I don't think it's necessarily within topic. And every time you say something about AEW, Brian's going to get a little bit of a Woody.
Yeah.
well, he
yes.
did. That's why
I'll
I'm
get
sitting a little farther.
I get a boner and I get defensive. I
That's-
get very.
That's the real
emotional.
reason I have the solo cam.
All right, so I did my little bitch
Sorry.
segment there. Let's
Wow.
go. Adam, what's your segment here?
So this is the one I was trying to segue to.
Sorry.
When you talk about these guys that aren't featured, my segment is the left outers. There are a lot of guys right now that I believe are talent, of interest, etc., that are left off this card. I hope they're not thrown in the Andre Battle Royal, but let's just run them down real quick. Okay, Ricochet is buried. He's on main event now fighting Eric Young. Apparently, that's just fucking horrible.
That's fun.
Braun Strowman is no longer champion, so he might not have a WrestleMania match, or maybe Nicholas comes out of retirement. You have Aleister Black, who is seemingly in a great little Raw-only storyline. Yeah, he fought AJ last night, and Taker helped, etc., whatever. but he's potentially not in a Mania match. That is crazy to me. You got guys like Andrade, Angel Garza also going to miss. Daniel Bryan and Sheamus even don't seem to have any bookings going there. Ziggler and Rude, unless they challenge for the tag titles, probably won't have anything there. There's a lot of talent that is left off this Mania card, and nobody good being pushed in any level. So that's my topic is, do you think that they just throw in a multi-man match, or are all these guys going into the Andre?
I made the argument on Hot Mic, and we argued that give tonight a chance to build. Give tonight a chance to build. I thought, hey, Chamber's over. Give it a chance to build. All these people that we don't see on the card, let them get them in. And I could not have been more wrong in my assertion that they would actually spend this Raw building some of these people, the forgot-abouters that you just listed.
Yeah.
I can see them doing like a big ladder match for like the IC belt or like US title, something like that.
But that's only going to cover part of the roster.
Well,
Knox not on there. I forgot to mention him.
It'll cover him. It'll cover Sammy. Maybe you could have like
Sammy's a
co-branded
champ,
thing.
so you figure a champ is probably going to be on the card,
Well, that's what I'm
even
saying.
if it's pre-show.
Maybe for some reason he'll have to defend it in a ladder match. I don't know, and that's a way that you can include all these people in the match. Get other guys from Raw. You can guys from SmackDown. Get guys from fucking NXT UK. I'm gonna keep going. Get guys from NXT. Get guys from NXT Japan. Get guys from NXT China. Get guys from NXT Mexico. Get guys from NXT.
Okay, I mean, right now, Riddick Moss has a better chance of being on the Mania card as a champion than all those guys I just named.
1,000%. 1,000%.
That is fucking crazy.
Do you think they'll do something stupid for the 24/7 at Mania?
Yes.
Yes, they'll put it on the line in the Andre.
I know who's gonna win it.
Oh, they could do that.
I bet the Andre this year gets you that belt.
No, why would they do that?
Why not?
Because they have the Andre. No, you're gonna carry around the fucking Andre statue and the 24/7.
No,
belt.
Andre is gonna be wearing the belt.
Yeah.
No, they have the statue. They always wheel it out there. It looks like a big piece of chocolate.
No, somebody will turn it into a gimmick.
It does. It looks like a chocolate.
Yeah.
The chocolate
Andre.
coins. Yeah.
Right.
Somebody will turn it into a gimmick.
I don't know, bro.
All right. What do you have a topic, Brian?
Me, yeah, fucking Riddick Moss. He's a PWG destroyer.
Yeah.
All right. Last week it was Ricochet, 2-time Bola champion. This time he was destroying Cedric Alexander. I mean, where the fuck has this guy been? All of a sudden now he's like.
All of a sudden you're slapping the table again like day one, Brian.
I'm very fired up. Kiara's at the table now. I feel like this is day one, Brian.
You know whose
Day
fingerprints are all over Riddick Moss?
Who?
Vince. That's all Vince.
He looks just like Triple H.
I like his body.
He's got big forearms.
I know he was shit in NXT, and
He's got a nose like Hunter.
I know his personality is like that of a rusty nail, but
He looks like Jay White.
yeah.
I like a guy with a big nose because he gets all the free air.
I mean, he looked good though. I gotta say, like tonight, he was going a fucking million miles.
I mean,
minute.
he was like the most
Minute.
Way
the
to
best
finish that
athlete in the
thought.
PC,
I didn't
right?
know which way it
Yeah.
was going.
best athlete in the PC. So
I
I don't
mean,
know. Maybe
he-
we'll see something different on the
He's
main
athletic, but he's got the charisma of a fucking scared porcupine.
Right. We still don't know anything about him. That's
True
my
that.
problem.
Yeah.
And,
He's
and,
been
like,
there for a long time.
Yeah, he has. Now
We
all of
know-
a sudden he's mowing down these guys. Like
Yeah.
Ricochet just fucking had a match
And
against
Cedric, he basically squashed.
We know he
against Brock. Right?
we know he
Yeah,
co-leases a car.
with Tino Sabatelli.
He does.
They co-leased the car.
They do.
So,
So
I
how
don't
many-
know. That's my thing. It's like where are the?
It's like it's
they're
both
pushing,
of ours, but you just leave it at my
It's
house.
like we argue that they're not pushing enough guys. Then randomly they'll just do this and then
Yeah.
fucking put my brain
Makes
in a
no
pretzel.
sense.
I don't know.
We're gonna call that the Roman push. The guy that Vince wants to get over with the fans. The fans are like, no,
Yeah,
no,
make his hair wet.
no, I don't. Right. We're gonna make you a Chippendale dancer now.
Perk his nipple.
Come out there. It's gonna be you and Otis, and you're gonna reenact the SNL scene with Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze.
So there's only 6
yeah.
matches confirmed for the Mania card.
Nobody puts Vince
No.
in the corner.
There's a shit ton.
There will be. There's gonna be like 44 matches for Mania,
And
and they're all gonna be classics.
Since we're like
Oh,
we're already shitting on this already,
yeah.
I think it's kind of. I think maybe they could just tone it down. It's kind of over the top. I mean,
Tone it down. What do you mean, tone it down?
The-
Tony.
some of the matches, like the Andre the Giant,
Yeah.
Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Do we really need that? Is it really any significance? Like, I mean, you're getting.
We might get the fallopian tube one too.
We're gonna give him a paycheck.
That's pretty much it. But no one really gets hyped for it. Like the first year, like, oh my god, like it was great. But the last 2
Because it means
years.
nothing. It's not like the Rumble where you get a shot at Mania. It's not like Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
where
like
you
what
earn-
is it leading to?
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. After looking at prices today, it's for those people who spend $1,000 on a ticket to make sure they get to see everyone. If I'm buying 3 tickets at $1,000 a pop, I want to see every fucking buddy. Everybody.
Stike points out
It's-
not everyone deserves to be on the Mania card. I
agree.
agree.
That's
But
true.
you could push your young talent. Imagine if Taker was fighting Alistair. That's
Wonderful.
That's something where you're putting somebody over. Imagine if Goldberg's not fighting Roman, if he has to put someone over, maybe he's fighting Drew. And Drew gets over there.
Nah, I still threw up my mouth on that one.
I would have. I thought that the dream match was going to come true for me because the internet was speaking very clearly about this. Should have been AJ Styles versus Edge.
I think I meant Jerry Lynn versus Glacier.
No.
That's my
You
dream.
could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
That's my dream match.
It
No
is?
one
Yes.
agrees with that. AJ Styles versus Edge. I mean, Edge
No.
even said it.
No, if you go dream
said-
match, I
I'm
wanted
a-
HBK versus AJ.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm with Adam.
Yeah.
I would want that, and AJ was name dropping all those people, and he said HBK.
Yes.
Oh, and Iron Meds is pre-predicting that Nia wins the Fallopian Trophy.
Oh, Naya. What do you
She's
mean?
the only one that can carry it.
Here. What size T-shirt do you wear?
It's the same size.
Not
as
like most girls.
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah,
so.
Nia Jax. We have a premium Nia Jax T-shirt.
I
We
could
just pulled
see
that out of nowhere.
Kiera, Daniel Price addressing you. He says Edge and AJ is probably coming later. I bet you that's a SummerSlam match.
Okay, I'll take that.
I
But
wouldn't
Edge he even voiced it on,
yeah,
on
I wouldn't
social
be.
media.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's a SummerSlam match.
Okay, next topic. I guess
Damn.
I'm just moving it on.
Are we done with Riddick Moss? Jesus.
Yeah, we're totally done with him. I do want to talk about
I
another
forgot that was the
kind of
topic.
irrelevant moment here, but I want.
Oh,
what?
Soji says we didn't mention this on the Riddick Moss thing before we leave.
What?
Heyman screamed, "The Benny Hill chase is done. We get 24/7 matches now. People like Ryder are being shown, Cedric, blah blah blah."
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's true. They haven't been chasing it.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is
we
it?
got to retire it.
What is it then? It's not a 24/7 title,
It's
right?
it's a
Green belt.
It's quite
ha-
the misnomer.
a half leash.
It's a green belt.
It's a
Half leash.
gold record.
It's a Saudi belt.
Saudi belt.
The Saudi 24 hours a day, 7 days a
48,
year.
No,
7,
bring
7,
back-
11.
Bring back the European title.
Ooh.
No.
Bring
They've
back.
got all these fucking NXT UK
Let's move on.
guys.
I didn't mean to start Brian down this.
Well, you talk about politics.
Hell no.
Wait. Who's, there we go.
There you go. Move on,
All
Brian.
right. I'm gonna go ahead and do Kabuki Warriors and the Women's Tag Team Championship. And I'm just gonna ask I don't want to talk about the match because we didn't talk about it watching it. And
What were we talking about?
and I
Tom
have,
Hanks movies?
Yeah.
I have shown my disdain for Natty. Just
Being on screen.
yeah, I'm just completely over even
Right,
hating
exceptionally
that.
loud body mic or whatever that is.
What?
What?
The
Body-
mic.
What about it?
No, like it's just her in ring sounds were like
Oh yeah.
much louder than the other.
A lot of groaning and
So
You can hear everything. from her.
my question on the Kabuki Warriors in the tag team match is: will the belts be defended at Mania?
Yeah, there's 7 hours. Sure. Throw it in.
Don't
Like
want to
I'm-
sound like a dick or nothing,
Yeah.
but it says on your chart that you're fucked up.
Okay, so there's my topic.
that was your topic?
That's my topic.
All right.
Adam, what's your next topic?
This one might start some shit, but we got to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
I want to talk about the Women's Elimination Chamber.
Hmm.
You do.
I do.
All right.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
What you got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first off, you have Shayna run the table. No surprise there. However, you're supposed to be doing all of this to make her look strong. Yes, of course, beating 5 other women easily makes her look strong. But let's run down the women. Sarah Logan hasn't gotten a victory in fucking forever or sniffed anything to do with the title. So
Well.
is she mean anything to beat her? No. Okay, so now we're down to 4 others. Natty, Rob, I think this is the one part that you might agree with me on. Natty, what the fuck? At least she's a former champion, so maybe she does a little something for Shayna there, but she's a waste too. Liv Morgan, same as Sarah Logan. Ruby Riot's had some rub, had some love, been in some title pictures, but never won it, and she's coming off of an injury, and she has sort of a feud going on with Liv that they don't even touch. So I want to shit on both the fact that Ruby was not getting her hands on Liv in this and that she's supposed to be just coming back, can't even establish herself because Shayna runs through her. I think this match should have been a one-on-one, Asuka versus Shayna. It would have done a much better job of telling the story of, hey, Asuka was the former number one contender. Shayna beating her one-on-one legitimizes Shayna just like it would beating the rest of the division. You don't have to squash these other people that are meaningless to beat. You could have done the same thing in a one-on-one. Or, and this is how I'll open it up to the group, or you have Nia return. That's a big push if Shayna were to beat Nia.
Is it?
Or you have Kairi in
Right.
the match with Asuka.
Tamina.
And you have Shayna going against a tag team.
Naomi.
So that would have also told a little bit more of a story that she overcome the odds. But instead, you ever squash a bunch of nobodies and Asuka.
Wow.
Nobody's?
Nobody's.
Nobodies.
If anything, I gained sympathy for Liv Morgan last night.
Don't forget, Brian, you had to gain sympathy for all of us fucking sitting there waiting for the pods to open for Liv and Asuka to come out. Seemed like a
Oh.
fucking eternity.
That was a little weird.
Okay, I will concede to you that the talent in the chamber could have been better. I will concede to you that a Shayna Asuka one-on-one match probably would have been a better option. I will concede those points.
Okay.
I will concede to you that the pause and delay to open the chamber doors for the other girls while Shayna was standing there picking her ass for 3 minutes, I will concede that that was as bad as I've ever seen the WWE execute anything ever.
Excessive.
Excessive. I will concede those 3 points with you. I will not concede that they're a bunch of nobodies. Yes, they're lower card wrestlers. They probably didn't deserve to be in a chamber, but they can all go and they can all wrestle. I will not concede to you that it was a bad match as far as the story goes. Now, your point you made there was that we didn't get to see Ruby. And,
Well, that was your point off air.
right. I was gonna flip it around. That we didn't get to see Ruby and Liv tie it up when they were having the feud. And I said it that night, oh, they're definitely going to tie it up. Oh, shit, we didn't even get to see them tie it up for the feud. I think Shayna's story here is the spoiler. She's the spoiler. She comes into the Hell in the Cell, or the chamber, when you have all these expectations of what's going to happen because of the different stories they've built up, and you get none. They all get spoiled because Shayna came in as the ultimate antagonist.
Already programmed with Becky.
Fine. I can see that is stupid to already have that set up like that. But as the ultimate, they should have never had them tangle up at all. Right, never.
It's like Rhea and Charlotte before Bianca was gone.
All the tangling should have been done after Chamber. So I concede those points, but I think that it told the story that Shayna is dominant. It told the story that she's a spoiler, fans. If you want to see this, fans, guess what? You're not going to. You're going to see me. You're going to see Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler. Brazzers.
Shayna Brazzers.
Yeah. So, and then you got to get, and then Asuka, obviously the last one, which, hey, you got to get through Asuka to get to Becky. So I agree. There's so many things about the match could have been done better. I don't want to just shit on the match as a whole. I think the story, the intent was told. Whether you agree with how they told it, I think it was told.
I don't think it was told well.
I'll tell you my biggest problem with it is just where it was on the card. Sorry, that should not have been the last match on that show.
Should have been the first match of the night.
Not the first match. Should have been the first chamber match out of the two.
Yeah, I think it should have been the first match. There should have been a curtain jerk. Get it out of the way.
I think like second, maybe third.
It's got to be an anticlimactic match. It's not going to last that long.
No, but it's a chamber, so you have to present it as if it's.
But they've done chamber first and last many times. They can do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
They've bookended it.
Yeah,
he's right.
They bookend it.
Estrada's got a question I think would be good for Kiera here. What do they do now with Shayna here? Does she beat Becky and go on and basically dominate that division, or does she lose all her steam and lose to Becky at Mania?
I mean, all of her fire could die. I mean, she was so dominant in NXT.
I think she would lose her steam, wouldn't she, if she
Yeah.
lost to Becky?
Would she? I mean, I keep thinking this could be the end of the road for Becky.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I mean, if she loses here, then this is like.
You talking about Shayna? or
Yeah.
Becky? Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Shayna. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think if Becky or Shayna loses, I don't think it does any, if it hurts anybody.
I'm sorry,
I
Adam.
think
You
it's
were asking
fine.
about Becky?
Yeah.
What was your question again?
I was asking if Becky wins, where – sorry, well, the question was actually about Shayna. If Becky wins, where does Shayna go? She loses all her steam. Becky's a year worth of running through everybody in the division and the
Right.
new girl.
I don't know. Like it's
You got to know. Come on,
It's
it's podcast.
Becky-
Give us your opinion.
it's
your podcast.
unpredictable
Becky.
now because like they're I'm
Nothing
sorry
you
to
say is
it.
bad. Just
Come on,
say
They're
it.
just say
good for
it. Say
squashing
it.
people. Like
Say whatever you want.
I'm just saying, creative is good for like squashing a good a
5.
good potential thing. I'm good potential storyline. That's all I'm saying. So
Oh yes.
Becky's already had her run, pretty much. That's all I'm saying. Becky's had her run. It's time for Shayna to shine now.
Right.
I'm trying
Let her
to
talk.
say some shit.
I didn't do
now.
anything.
It's no longer International Women's Day. We don't need to let her talk.
It should.
Oh.
It's
They
inter-
should let
fucked
Shayna
up.
win.
It's all month.
Shayna should come out as a winner.
Is it all month?
Hopefully.
Did you guys, by the way,
Creative
think
Really?
that it
You
was?
think so?
Do you guys think it was weird that International Women's Day was the shortest day of the year?
Oh, daylight
Oh, they
saving
took an
time.
hour away. Yeah.
Ah,
Uh,
pfft.
Are you gonna do a SmackDown minute?
Yeah.
You want to go?
Are we there yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can just do that now.
Sure.
All right.
You got anything else about Raw you want to talk about? I mean, obviously we're gonna,
I got some of the awards.
I mean, not really.
Okay. We'll talk about
Right,
the
what-
awards.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to put some music on for
And
you.
don't be asking me no more damn questions. Y'all gonna cut my ass off.
What are you talking about?
That's
Shit.
Adam.
We didn't cut you off. You went.
I'm tearing
well,
this motherfucker up.
She's thinking.
Uh,
Saying
She's thinking.
Yeah.
Shayna should win. That's my answer.
Shannon should win one.
So,
Oh, she
okay.
should win a
All
championship.
right, you ready, Adam?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2. This is the SmackDown minute.
Oh, let me get my
with
clock.
Adam, get your clock.
All right. So first
Ball.
off, no fucking way this goes a minute.
30 seconds.
So I want to talk for 1 second about the Masters of the WWE Universe. Those toys look cool because they're like He-Man toys. They're pretty cool. Braun Strowman and the NWO put Sami Zayn and company in their place. Yep, that happened.
What?
Naomi and Lacey, the first of 2 women's tag matches, take on Bayley and Sasha. Then Mandy and Sonya versus Carmella and Dana Brooke. Yep. Sheamus beat Apollo. Cool. Bray Wyatt addressed Cena in the Firefly Funhouse. And, spoiler alert, Dolph and Rude got to enter last in the chamber.
Time's up. I'm sorry. Did you say the NWO did what now? What?
They came out and assisted Braun Strowman to put Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Knock in their place.
All right. So, wait. Soja says, wait, Rob, what about what's in the squash?
What's in the squad?
What's in the squash? I want to do my little game here real quick.
Oh, we got a game.
You got a little
Cool,
game.
cool,
And it's- you know what?
I'm ready for this.
We see these on Facebook all the time, right? You see them on Facebook all the time. I figure, hey, let's do one on the air. So it's one of those, them and their entire body of work would go away. All right, you pick 1 out of 4. So it was Taker, Hunter, Flair, or Stone Cold. One of them has to go away. Them and their entire body of work has to go away.
Well, that affects a lot of other guys, right?
Well, I mean, this is the conversation.
Yeah.
So again, it's Taker, Stone Cold. Who's the other ones? Hunter,
Flair.
and Flair. Go. Adam, why don't you go and take it?
You're not gonna like my answer.
I okay. Go ahead.
For me, since WWE's Last Man Standing, the person that could go is Ric Flair, who only wrestled with the company in his prime for 1 year.
So you're making this question a WWE question.
No, I'm saying if
as
you're
a
throwing out
wrestling
his
as a whole.
body of work,
Yeah.
and me not watching WCW, I would say hands down.
Okay, but you know his body of work.
I
So
know.
don't make it a personal thing. Make
It's
it an.
his
I
answer.
know, but I want to see analytically how you take it.
If I were to pick somebody else,
I mean, no. Would Flair be yours if you're just looking at the body of work itself? Not that I didn't watch WCW.
well, Hunter has to stay.
Why?
Not because of his 14 title reigns, but because of what he's done. Since it says
I'm not-
everything that he's done,
I don't get.
you said everything's gone.
Yeah,
So Hunter, I feel stays on the list.
You're going to run out all 4 why they should stay to take all of our points before we even get to
Stone
it?
Cold stays on the list
look at-
again because of impact.
He's not going to let us get
To
ours
go with
in.
your argument,
He's going to give the
you
positive.
went to me first,
No,
and you're talking
I wanna
over
know
me,
which,
trying to
no,
give.
I want to know which one would go away. Why
I
do you,
said what I was
why
going
do you
away.
have
You're
to make
asking
the
me to
fun
defend
segment? Why do you make the fun segment fucking a
Just
fucking
go on,
angry
it.
fest?
I don't know why.
No,
this,
I just
this
wanted
is
you to-
one of the. This is where you would lose your shit because you're not
No.
letting me talk and you're
No, because
speaking over
you're
me.
taking
but
all
you're
the-
somehow still losing your shit.
You're
It's
ta-
really weird.
You're taking all the fucking points from all of them, so none of us can do it. I mean, what if we had one to keep that was different from yours?
No, that's how the game is, even on social media. Like, they get to give their reasons why they wouldn't choose this person or that person.
Okay.
I
All
don't,
right.
I don't need to defend my reasons.
No,
Kiera.
you're
Go
good.
on.
No, go ahead.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not trying to sound. That's how the game works.
I was just, Brian, help me out, man.
Well, I'll say this. My answer, Triple H, because I feel like if he wasn't in the picture, I would be Mr. Stephanie McMahon.
Oh,
I feel like if he wasn't,
That's solid.
If he was not around, I really feel like her and I would really kick it off. Like we'd go get coffee, grab a scone, laugh over some oatmeal. You know, I'd have some oatmeal in my beard, and she's like, "Oh, Brian, you got something right there." And I'd be like, "Oh, stop it, Steph." And then we'd go to the bathroom, and then there's a glory hole at the bathroom at the coffee shop, believe it or not. But she would go. I would be the one that uses the hole. She would be the one. It's a power move. So, but it would be Triple H. He would go. Yeah, it would be Triple H. It would be Triple H.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Who
Mine
would you get
and
rid of?
Don't fucking say when I say my answer. It has nothing to do with him. I choose Ric Flair only because. Okay, you can't drop Stone Cold. He was the Attitude Era. You can't drop Taker. The streak. It's everything. Like, it has a lot to do with everything that's here now. Okay. And also, you can't take Triple H. I mean, look where we are now.
You wouldn't have NXT without Hunter.
I mean, he was one of the creative writers during the Attitude Era. So fuck no. So
Wait, why
sorry, Rick.
why are you taking all the answers?
Am I doing that? Am I doing it?
No, I really didn't
Oh.
care. I was fucking that.
Oh, you were?
if I had gotten to finish,
I mean, that's how you play the game. You fucking you build up the others, but whatever.
if I had gotten to finish outside of fandom agreeing on the Flair thing, if I had gotten to finish, I would agree with what Hitman says. It has to be Taker. Without Hunter, there's no NXT. Without Stone Cold, WCW wins the Monday Night War.
Oh, great. Hitman gets going before me.
And without Flair, much of the talent wouldn't be around. Yes. Go ahead, Rob, now that we've taken all the points.
Wait, without Flair, much of the talent wouldn't be around.
Think about how many people he inspired and trained and
Yeah,
brought up
but-
and worked
I thought
with
you
and
meant-
made
they-
careers out of.
But they watched wrestling. They probably watched wrestling first. I mean,
Well,
the percentage of people who saw Ric Flair their very first match ever and went, "I'm going to be a wrestler," is probably a small percentage, honestly.
But Taker, you would lose the streak.
Yeah.
That's
so,
really all you would ultimately lose.
You wanna do my
he
turn?
didn't impact the
Go ahead, do
business
my turn
that
for
way.
me.
I thought you meant Ric Flair because he sired like a lot of like wrestlers.
Oh,
You
okay.
know?
Yeah, we don't know how many kids he's
right,
got.
exactly.
Jason Jordan, Shorty G.
Mhm.
Who's yours?
Are you ready for me?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure Adam's done completely.
What about Space Mountain? Can we talk about that?
So if I had to pick, that's cool. I got the fucking mute button. So
Uh-oh.
if I had to pick one, believe it or not, I'm going to go with Flair. I think Flair is the obvious choice in this situation, where he might be the 16-time, or 33-time, wherever you want to look at that, what perspective you want to use there, champion. And yeah, maybe he did inspire a lot of heelish ways, but are they ways that could have never been heelish without him? Could somebody else have not? And we already had a Nature Boy, Buddy fucking Landell. So hey,
Ooh.
there's your Nature Boy. But yeah,
Dang.
without Hunter, you don't have NXT, you don't have Evolution, you don't have DX. Without Taker, you don't have the streak, which is obviously the biggest takeaway from him.
Right.
You don't have the ministry. And without
And he
Stone
had a lot
Cold,
of great fucking
oh yeah,
people.
without Stone Cold, you don't have fucking Hell in a Cell for
Attitude Era, really.
Yeah.
Attitude Era.
yeah, Attitude Era for Stone Cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry, Flair.
Sorry,
bro.
Rick.
Woo!
Sorry.
Yeah.
When you walk that aisle, baby.
Also, don't forget HBK has the school, so he did. There's some other talent that would come out of him.
Who else on the board is
Yeah.
making suggestions?
DP wants to know how Brian knows about the glory hole.
Well, I've partied. That's all I'll say.
Territory days would be completely different without Flair's Hitman's argument to keep Flair in there.
I mean, look, Flair is. I agree. I love Flair. I mean, as a wrestler, not as a person.
XL10J's asking, didn't Rick and Ricky create chin wrestling? Told me to go to the board. I'm reading the board, and then you get fucking pissed.
I was 4 words into a fucking sentence, and you start reading the board. I was See, look at
He
that.
asked me to read the board.
Yeah, but
check the fucking tape.
No, he was
like
just,
5 minutes ago, Adam.
he was just talking.
I just said I was 4 words into a fucking sentence. You cannot accept that you do anything wrong ever. It's always a fucking excuse.
Check the tape.
Timestamp it. Time is it? We'll check the tape.
You should.
All right, let's do our awards.
Let's do it.
No Flair, no Horseman.
We got the Marked Out Award, or the Pink Slip Award, Booking Fail, and MVP of the Week. So we'll let Brian go first. He never gets to go first.
Marked out moment. Fucking Riddick Moss beating Cedric Alexander.
No.
Not much to choose from tonight, but that was a marked out moment in like a weird, not too stoked about it way.
All right, 3 points for you.
Hey, thank you.
Kiara, do you have a marked out moment of the night?
I'm go around like the other way. Like,
Oh, you're gonna.
I'll throw it to Adam, so you don't have to.
It's like at a restaurant. She's not ready. Go to her last.
yeah.
Okay, Adam, what's your marked out moment?
Oh, how could it be anything other than Drew killing the spider?
All right, thank you for that. Wonderful. My marked out moment was fucking Montez Ford's super kick on Murphy. That was pretty good.
We want the smoke.
So there you go. There's my
No
Kiara.
shock there.
Go ahead, Kiara. What's your marked out moment of the night?
I don't know if I have a marked out moment for tonight. I mean,
The-
tonight's Raw was good, but it wasn't anything like that.
You think tonight was good? You think tonight was good?
Okay, all
You
right.
think it was okay?
It was,
Yeah.
It was okay. It was
Don't
was
flip flop.
okay.
Stick with it.
It was okay.
Okay.
So I'll say it was pretty mutual.
Don't want to sound like a dick or nothing, but it says on your chart that you're fucked up.
Okay. So marked out on the board, please. Whoever's reading that.
Bomb Squad marks out, say Kiera defending Adam and shutting up Rob. Stike says marked out the way Otis went through the pod. Never seen it done like that before. That was a cool
good.
moment.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we didn't mention that. We didn't even mention that match. The Snickers hole for Daniel Price. Okay. I don't know how that got marked out. That's it.
That's it
That's it.
For now.
Everything on the board.
For now.
Okay.
They could catch up.
Next award is the Pink Slip Award, and I'll start this one out, and I'm going to go.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? You lie! You're a fucking liar! Shut up!
You might as well just fire Rowan because you killed the gimmick that you were somehow building. I don't know if somebody was like, if Vince was like, Heyman, let me talk to you. Was that a fucking robot spider? You fucking end it now. It's over. But Rowan is done. Rowan is done. He can go be something else now. Done.
What? I don't know. I
don't
what.
even know. His brother's gone. What are you going to do with him? I don't know. So that's mine. Brian.
Pink Slip, it's kind of in the same vein. I'm going to say Zack Ryder just because I want to put him kind of out of his WWE.
Oh, he's only miserable in your mind.
True. I mean, he met his wife in
He's
WWE.
making bukus.
Oh, I feel some.
He's making bukus. That's
I feel
right.
something personal going.
Oh, that's
What?
true.
You know,
Oh, I want to step in. Yeah.
Oh, he wants his wife?
Yeah. It's kind of like a hand that rocks the cradle, but not really. Not with kids. That was with kids, wasn't it? No. You ever see that movie? That was a good movie.
yes.
It's about the nanny. I want to be the nanny, basically, for Zack Ryder. And
You want to be Rebecca De Mornay?
Oh man, I have no idea.
is that who played? I thought it was
It was Rebecca De Mornay.
De Mornay.
Rebecca
Don't
was
argue
her?
with me.
Oh,
Get off the babysitter, Joel.
sorry.
Come on.
Adam, Pink Slip.
My pink slip is Ricochet. He found out tonight when he debuted on Main Event.
Yeah.
Carrie, you got a Pink Slip? Who did you fire from the roster? Great radio.
Oh yeah.
We went to you last. Couldn't you pay attention and be ready?
Oh, I can't say this one.
Say it.
It'll hurt.
Say it.
They did
Montez Ford?
They did my man Zach. Not Zach. They did my man Cedric wrong tonight.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
board's
So
agreeing with
so
you there.
You'd
Yeah.
fire Cedric?
I don't want to. Like, how does this work? The pink.
The person on the roster that you want to go away.
Oh no, I don't want him to go away. No.
Dude, Hitman and Rocky say Cedric because they think he could do better things elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it could be good reasons or bad reasons.
Yeah, it could. That's what I'm saying. It could be a good reason. You think he'll shine somewhere else more. I mean, his wife's elsewhere.
I'm going to give Mr.
True.
Min Homer says
Yeah.
Natty has run her course.
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this message.
Yeah, get a Roddy. Who hasn't gone on this one?
Get a natty. What's
Anybody
that?
on the board?
What's a natty?
We haven't gone to the board yet.
A Natty.
I told you about the Cedric ones there. Dude be doing big things elsewhere, NJPW, AEW, NXT, AAA, anywhere else. The women's elimination chamber match is a pink slip for Stike. Never should have happened.
I agree. It probably shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, just have Asuka straight up.
Wasn't happy about it.
Ooh, we could do, you know how Roddy is our best award?
Yeah.
We could do a Natty, which could be our worst award.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it
This
gives
is
away-
Natty, and I like my cat.
That should be it. That should be the sound effect.
No, I can go on
Or
total.
follow my
I can
cat.
go on Total Divas and find something really stupid for it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like her laughing or something.
Daniel Price says pink slip
That's
to
not
Raw.
nice. I don't want to be mean. It's
Oh
gotta
no,
be fun.
he says Orton, hate me all you want. Pink
She
slip
has to
him.
be laughing with us. Essentially.
I've lost a lot
Yeah.
of things, and one of them has been my smile.
You can play a
And
clip
Mr.
from
Min Homer, as you said, gave
Okay.
Natty the pink slip.
Booking fail. Booking fail.
Ooh.
I'm gonna start this one out. Yeah, no, you should be nicer to your fucking host, man.
Nah, I'll just mute your ass Wednesday.
Promos.
I get to do the receipt.
That is my booking fail. Promos.
Okay.
Promos. Brian.
my booking fail.
Yeah, yours.
It's not for Raw specifically. It's more so for a chamber. It's giving Sami Zayn the IC belt. And I'm happy that he gets the belt, but I think that he's so far gone past the point of, like, WWE fucked with him
Relevancy?
so much. Well, at this point, I mean, he got hurt, and then they weren't pushing him, and then he was a manager.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's almost like Red from Shawshank.
Okay.
Like, once he got out, it was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck do I do now? Like, last night, I mean, his hair was all grown out. He wasn't even wearing gear. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
like, he's just, I feel like it's way too late in his WWE career.
I could not agree with you more. All right. Carrie, you ready for this one yet?
No.
You want to do your booking fail? No? All right, Adam, your turn.
Can we have the four luchas on Monday Night Raw fight somebody other than each other? I'm so sick of it. It's just like a round robin now.
Lucha.
Yeah.
I don't even know who's winning.
Dale Gas.
Dale
It's good.
Gas.
It's good,
Good old Dale Gas.
What's the board saying?
Booking fail for Daniel Price. Shayna aimlessly wandering to kill time between pods. Yeah, that was bad.
So good. Yes.
Having your tag team champion take a pin. Way to go, WWE, pushing your champions. That's for Stike. He's talking about Asuka, taking the pin last night.
I think he's talking about Montez Ford
Yeah,
getting pinned
I think
tonight.
they're talking
Yeah.
about
That's what
the
I
Street
thought.
Profits.
Oh
how I
no,
interpret
there's nothing wrong with that. They've pinned
That
Seth.
felt kind of
and-
odd.
No,
It
in
did.
the last
it
week
was
they've
kind of-
pinned Seth and they've pinned Murphy. Tonight they if they're going to continue this feud in any way,
They're not.
Isn't
Whoa.
this your 50-50 booking that you hate so
no,
much?
50-50 booking is when a guy starts to get a push like Ricochet. He's a number one contender 1 minute.
I
He's
see.
fucking losing to Riddick Moss the next.
If you sneak a win in tonight, like they did, they snuck a win in on Montez, right? If they sneak it in, it's not a
But
big
they
deal.
just won the titles,
50-50
though.
Yeah,
booking
but-
is
but-
good for a feud.
But they snuck it in. Montez was coming back
Not
in
for
after a
building a
high-flying move.
person.
Steph took advantage of it, dropped the fucking curb stomp while he's rolling in. A little kind of surprise sneak attack thing.
I get what you're saying about
I mean,
the,
it's
sneak,
okay.
the sneak attack, but still,
Yeah.
they just won the titles. They should be showing how dominant and how powerful the team is right now. They're defending champions. That's
No,
all I'm saying.
I think that would be the better approach. Yes, I completely agree with you on it. Okay, everybody done a booking fail?
Oh, booking
Brian?
fail. Mr. Minhomer says showing Rhea's promo all those times. They
Wow.
keep showing that one.
Brian, did you do a booking fail
I
yet?
did. I went first.
What'd you
It's
do?
Sami Zayn.
Oh, you did. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
I
done
got a
with that.
Roddy.
You're
Well, I
so
should- I should-
inconsequential
I
to
should have
Rob.
got a Roddy.
You should here.
No, he
This is
couldn't hear me.
Roderick Strong, and I approve this message.
He couldn't
Ooh.
hear me because you were talking over me.
Oh, okay. Soji has a good one. Booking fail. No men's elimination chamber. Either brand, nothing.
Okay. Here we go. MVP of the week. Gary, you want to do your MVP of the week?
Why do you always come to me first?
I did literally have not come to you first one time this entire segment.
Check the tape. I hate to agree
Um,
with him.
My MVP of the week.
Mhm.
Could be anything.
Speaking of MVPs, that's Rocky's booking fail.
Don't distract her. This is getting this.
I was trying to fill the dead air, man.
Yeah.
MVP of the week.
Stall for her for some time. You got nothing.
And somebody just got in a car accident from falling asleep listening on the podcast.
Oh, sorry guys. I
Wake up.
I can't go with anybody else except
Ninja, please.
except Montez Ford. Been very impressive. I mean, look, they won the titles. They won the titles a week ago, so that's most valuable.
And they went to
you know,
Saudi
most
Arabia.
improved. No.
Kiara chose Montez Ford. Now you guys are surprised when I'm kissing up. This one.
Well,
I mean,
Brian.
my my MVP of the week? You're
Yes.
asking me?
Yeah.
You're asking me what my MVP of the
Fuck
week is.
yeah! I
He's
want
got nothing
give me
written.
some random name that I've never heard
No,
of.
no.
Go ahead.
I don't have anything written, but I will say Daniel Bryan. He is my MVP. What?
No, go ahead.
Most visible penis.
Most viewable penis, but yes. Yes. If you guys didn't see, his junk made a guest appearance on Elimination Chamber last night.
That escalated quickly.
During that, I think it was the reverse superplex from the top with him and Gulak.
Yes.
His fucking nuts snuck out and
Oh.
said, "Hey, peekaboo."
His Captain Planets came out.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Adam.
My MVP could go to none other than Paul Heyman for this week. Why?
Oh God, this is not even.
No more Benny Hill. Thank you, Paul.
Oh, okay. In that aspect.
Mhm.
What do you mean? They haven't done Benny Hill in weeks.
Well, now it's official.
How's it official now versus the last couple weeks?
He said it's no longer a 24/7 title. It's not going to be defended that way. Nobody's going to chase around with a referee.
Oh, I must have missed all that.
Yeah, that was what Heyman's promo was all about.
Oh,
That he said tonight.
okay. I totally didn't see that. What's the board saying?
Otis for Daniel Price bulldozing the pod. That was a good spot. I liked it.
Yeah. great.
Stike, we didn't even talk about this match again, but it's getting some awards. Lindsay Dorado for the shooting star press off the roof of the
Fucking
chamber.
Insane.
Pretty cool.
Mhm.
Drew Gulak for Rocky. MVP myself for gracing the board and representing the Bomb Squad. Of course, that's Hitman, Hall of Famer.
Hitman.
And I can't believe it, but my MVP until this Wednesday was Drew Gulak. He did impress me even in a loss. Push that man to the moon. That's from Soji.
All right. Hitman's got to go. He's got to go get some condiments from the condiment stand there at McDonald's.
That was free Wi-Fi.
That's right. Well, I'm saying he's there, so he's like, I don't have enough money for food, so I'm just gonna eat the ketchup packets. All right. So that's all the.
Rob's been there at some point.
my-
That's how he knows.
Yeah, my MVPs of the week is gonna be
We want the smoke.
No surprise.
Profits win the titles last Monday. Profits defend in what was one of the probably better spots of the night at the underwhelming pay-per-view, and then Profits in the main
Lose
event
tonight.
tonight.
Profits
So,
up.
Profits fucking up.
We want
Okay.
the smoke.
Talk to him.
He's not a savage. He eats the relish. From Daniel Price.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Is that your best friend? You're at the board.
All right, that's all of our.
You two are horrible.
That's our awards. That's the awards. The awards are done.
Wait, don't you have a fun game?
I did.
No, we already played it.
Yeah, we played it.
It wasn't fun.
It
Do you have
was.
trivia?
Rob
Well,
got
you-
mad
no.
and angry
Yeah,
before
you
it
made
even
it not
started.
fun.
Oh,
You do that, Adam. You just one day you're gonna see
because
yourself.
I answer something and my answer ends up getting me yelled at. That's me not making it fun. I'm not the one who yelled at me. I'm not the one who went to
I'm
me
not
first.
the one that yelled
I'm
at
not the
me.
one who hosts the show that went to me first so that he could yell at me.
I
Like
just
a fucking bear trap.
I want Brian to confirm something for me.
Okay, what?
I want you to do this for me, Brian.
Yeah.
Last week,
Uh-huh.
before we went on the air,
Yep.
up until don't fuck. I see you getting into the fucking mic. I see your fucking face moving to the mic. Before we went on the fucking air,
Yes, go on.
I was in a very good attitude.
You were
mood.
very jazzed up.
We were laughing. I was in a fucking giddy fucking
We were
mood.
tickling each other.
I was ready to fucking have a good fucking time,
Yep.
fun time on the podcast.
Yep.
You can contest to that.
Oh, I can, man. You were fucking loose. You were loosey goosey.
Yeah, and then what happened?
Honestly, I don't remember what happened specifically, but there was something that happened during the show. During the show, Adam ruffled your feathers,
Mm.
and it sucked the
Suck the wind right out of it.
wind right out of your sails.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't check the tape, but tonight, well, I will check the tape tonight. I will check the tape on this one too. I'll see who in the wrong.
Oh, tonight's show is even better for my case.
I don't think so.
So please do.
How was your?
You said, Adam, here you go, and then you yell at me when I'm talking. I don't go on a tirade when you
No,
interrupt
Brian-
me, but
Brian
you go
even-
fucking nuts. Here you go again.
Brian even said it earlier. He was like, Adam, you're taking all the fucking points. He said it before I did.
I was fucking around, but I think the time from when it jumped off, when it went the deep end, you were in the middle of just you were starting to talk about something, and then you just immediately just talked about the board.
Yeah, just cut me off because he doesn't listen to us.
Well,
he's here for the board.
He's trying to spread the love of the bomb squad. He's trying to recruit.
Yeah,
He's like the Dark Order.
they should get hats. Make Adam great again. That's what they should do.
Red hats?
Nah.
No, it would still be.
It
It would still be MAGA.
It would still be MAGA.
Oh, would it?
Yeah,
yeah,
make
make
Adam.
Oh, they
It
can't.
would've just-
They can't
Still
spell.
a acronym.
They can't spell. They don't know.
Gosh.
Where are we on the show? What are we doing right now?
We're wrapping it up.
Daniel Price says he likes hats. Oh, you can go buy a hat at markedoutgear.com.
Yeah.
I like money.
Great plug.
Save term. Actually, know it. Because of what's going on lately, you could save 20% by using the discount code SMOKE. All
There you
one
go.
word.
There you go.
You get the new smoke tee.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
You did that?
I did that.
Mhm.
I did that last
That's
week.
what's up.
think.
The promo code SMOKE for 20% off.
Yes.
All right.
For everything. It's not just for the one Street Profits tee. For everything. So if you want to get a onesie, try to go fit in a onesie. I don't think we have adult sizes, but
Hitman could fit in there.
maybe.
I mean,
I
his
can.
body is huge and nasty, but his penis is so small. That you could-
True. True. We got hats. We got mugs. We got
Yeah.
T-shirts. What else we got?
We got little whiny Jews. Look
You're
at
on.
Now
You're
you're trying
hot.
to be whiny.
You're hot.
Like somebody, like anybody.
Sorry, was I doing my Rob impression too long where I just pout in the corner and don't say anything?
Oh.
Sorry. I was taking a page out of your playbook. Fucking hypocrite.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Markedout Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming.
Adam's walking away now.
No. Can't end like that. It's so negative.
Look, he's so fucking crazy.
Where's he going? Is he leaving?
He's
He's leaving.
He's a shithead every week, and in 1 week we fucking call him out. Oh, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good job, Golda.
it's true.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
That was kind of low.
Mark out like no one's watching, and make sure to wash your fucking hands.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Markedout Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's Ravepro.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.